So it seems to be providing the wrong information, so we would see that what's wrong with the filter. So if I can go back, okay, I chose the wrong filter, so I can copy this one. I can go back, edit it. I can change my filter name. Okay, one more thing, if I say that I want the priority to be along the x-axis, for example, and I want my signees to appear on the y-axis, the sort should be natural. There should be a problem, I suppose, so let's refresh it. No, it did not work, so let's go back. Sometimes it gives this problem, so I would say that I need priority along the x-axis. I want a signee along the y-axis. Sort should be natural. I would say that sort direction should be descending, and rest everything we will leave, and we'll say save. So now you can see that we have the correct information at this point, because we created one impediment. If we look back here, and this was this guy, and when we go back here, this is one, and the person who is the owner of that is described as well. So we would say that insert this one. Okay, now first part of the radiator we have built. So if we go back and see that what our current resources are doing, okay, so let's go back to the second column, and we would say other macros. We would be saying two-dimensional filter, and we already knew how to use it now. So we just have to change our filter name. I'll copy this one. I'll come here, I paste this. Okay. Okay, this has started coming. So if we see here, I have selected this filter. Again, I would say that I want status. Now, what is the status of my artifacts, like my stories? So I will select the status. I would say that assignee should be in the y-axis. Sort direction should be descending. Refresh interval should be every 15 minutes. And I save this one. And I can pretty much see that what my team is doing, how many of my artifacts are in done, how many of my artifacts are in testing. So I would insert this as well. So I see this thing that it needs a little bit of heading. We can move it down, maybe we can move it this way. We can go back and we can say current status activities. We can say it like this. Okay, what is the other one required? If we go back and see that we want to have an idea of what are the unique items assigned to my agile team. So if I go back to the macros, for example, I would say add other macros, and we have a plugin known as issues. Filter results, right? I'll select this one. It's pretty much simple. You should have a query or issue already created. I'll copy this one. I'll paste it here. Okay. Same problem. I would select the filter here. I would say that I want to display issue type, key, priority, summary. You can change the order of these things if you want. And if we want to drag any more field which is informative for us, we can add it here, but I think so that is pretty much good for now. And if I say that it should be also refreshed every 15 minutes, I would press save. And here you go. Here you can have an idea of what kind of issue type was there, what's the priority, what's the summary, and I would say it's insert. Okay, this went a little wrong. I would add another section below it. Okay, and let's go back. We say macros, we say filter, and filter results. I have the custom query already defined with me. I can simply select this one, leave everything as is. We would select the refresh interval as 15 minutes. We will save this one. And here you go. We can insert it. And the same way we can say that unique issues of release. Okay. Third part is done. if we go back and see that what else we need. Okay, is there any way I can make my team board appear? Does Jira give me this facility? If I go back here, I go back to the macros and I say agile wallboard gadget. If I add this one and see what happens. Okay, fine, it needs a board name. If I go back to my team board and I know that the team backlog Vision FIS team is my board name. So let's search if I have something like this. So I can go down and I can select this one here, this guy. I would say that refresh every 15 minutes. Maybe this needs a little bit of width to be increased. I can say it as 550. I can save it as save. Okay. Now it's refreshing to bring all my board visibility here. Here you go. Here you can see a complete board picture in a consolidated view. And I would say, and I can add it as my team board activities. Okay, if I preview it, how does it look like? So you can see here, you have your test place of impediments, you have your current status activities, your unique issues, your team board. So if I save this page idly, so you can see that all of the information which I used to query before using custom filters in Jira, I have a consolidated output of all these ones in one page. And it's not a pretty cool information radiator page, but it's just a kickoff for any pilot version, that if you place this information over your visible LCDs or some team monitors, so it can be a very visible place of discussing what your impediments are, what are your current statuses of the team, what are the unique issues, what are the team board activities. So it's more like pretty much a common place where a product owner can see or your management can see. And obviously it's only a pilot version which we're talking about to give you an idea to kick off certain kind of concept in your organization as well. So if I talk about one more thing, that let's go back. If we talk about this, how can we make more appealing dashboards? Well, right now what we discussed was a sample example to give a kickstart, but Jira do have a concept of dashboards which can make your radiators more look more appealing. And for example, if you want to have your code reviews and all, so Jira comes with a Qsible plugin as well. So there are a lot of cool features which we would be discussing in the next tutorials, and that's all about it. I hope that you liked this tutorial and it was informative to you guys. So please feel free to send me the feedback, and I would be more than willing to improve in the next upcoming tutorials as well. Thank you very much.